Basically, my graduate degree is anthropologist, primarily cultural anthropology, but my income is tattooing. I've done over 8,000 tattoos in the last 17 years. I wrote for a number of tattoo magazines for years. This is the first major book or publication. And it was released about 1.5 years ago, Mutual Publishing, and it's done quite well. It sold out its first printing in 7 months. My primary goal in writing this is to make the information accessible, particularly these original drawings. The revival in Hawaii started about the same time as the revival in Tahiti. But I think that the primary difference is the population of French Polynesia is at least 70% indigenous. So there was a much greater number of people that wanted tattoos immediately when they started seeing them. There were just fewer people in the Hawaiian community or very involved with Hawaiian culture and Polynesian culture that wanted tattoos. Although now tattoos have really gone mainstream. Throughout much of America, mainland America, and in Hawaii, it's much more common than it was, say, 15 or 20 years ago. I don't see that there is anything called, quote, Polynesian tattoo, because the tattoo traditions of the ancient cultures were so very different. So the whole process was very, very different. Who got tattooed, why they got tattooed, was worlds apart if we look at Tahiti versus the Marquesas or Hawaii. Hawaiian tattoos were very, very repetitious, very geometric. Shark's tooth. Various patterns of repeating shark's tooth. Hawaiian tattooing, similarly, Tahitian tattoo, is going in the direction of this pan-Polynesian or even pan-Pacific mix. More and more people are choosing to go with this contemporary neo-Tahitian modern style. Perhaps 10 to 15 years ago, when tattooing wasn't quite so popular in Hawaii, a larger percentage of the people that were wanting tattoos were wanting traditional motifs. When I started to tattoo in Hawaii, there were 5 shops. 2 years ago, we had 57 shops on Oahu. I think that the direction it's taking, that is towards a contemporary pan-Pacific or pan-Polynesian style, is fine. Art, by definition, requires originality and creativity. So if we're looking at tattoo as an art form, yes, it's wonderful. That's the proper direction for it to take.